And welcome back everybody to another episode of Pokemon TCG Live. We are here and we're gonna open some more packs, get some more cards, and hopefully get some really cool. We got some awesome cards last episode, and I'm hoping to get some really cool things this time as well. I'm curious, so we have in here 2 of these EX box codes. And last time I did something special like this with the I forgot what it was, but it's not like just a straight booster pack. It kind of glitched out, so I'm curious what's going to happen on this one. But you will be here along for the ride. So let's collect these and get going. See what happens. Okay, it looks like we're just going to get the card. Okay, so we got Kyogre EX. So this one, you may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench, which is pretty crazy. That's a really nice attack to be able to maneuver the Pokemon. And then Tidal Surge, high damage, but you discard 2 energy. So pretty decent Pokemon, not too bad. And then we get Xerneas EX with Aurora Beam. So, you know, it's good to start out with some kind of attack. But then, look at this. If your opponent's Pokemon is an EX, it does 100 more damage. So that's 220 damage, which, yeah, pretty good for fighting those EX Pokemon. Looks like that's all it's gonna be, so we're gonna have 8 more packs here. Okay, Milcery. Actually don't know if it's Milcery or not, but Milcery. Kling. Morgrem. I like his little tail thing he's doing there. Very cool. Clefairy, very cute. And a Golurk. These are, I don't know, something about these guys. I really like the Golett and the Golurk. They're just cool. The card is so-so, not too bad. I like this one where it does more damage for each card in your hand, but you know, it's only 10 more. Not going to do a huge amount of damage, probably around 80-ish, but it's a pretty good one. Nothing special, but let's keep going. Astral Radiance now. Ralt, very cute. Puchiana, he's looking for something. Who knows? Bisharp, these guys are cool. Also the Poniard and the Bisharp, and oh, I forgot what the last one is. But let's see. Ooh, Vengeful Cut is kind of fun. Especially if the opponent has an attack that damages the benched Pokemon. Oh, wait. That doesn't say Pokemon, that says Poniard. Okay, not as great as I thought it was, but that's still 30 more for each one, and it only costs 1. So, it could be okay. Oh, this one's good. Gets out of cancels. That's a good word. I wonder why. Canceling Cologne. Cancels the ability of the Pokemon until their next turn. Until the end of your turn. Ooh, and look at that. Hisuian Decidueye. I think we might have gotten one of these. I don't know if that's what that means. But we'll have to look at this guy's attack later. I'm excited about that. Chimicho? I don't know. Let's see. 2 special energies. Ooh. I haven't actually come across any cards that pull special energies, so that's actually really cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, what is this? Attach a number of basic energy cards up to the number of heads you from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon. Very interesting. And then, yeah, Psychic is always good. Does more damage based on the energies that the opposing Pokemon has. Oh, this guy's cool. The Magmortar, Electivire, right? Yeah, Electivire combo there. So Bolt Explosion, it does 120 more damage, twice the damage if Electivire is on your bench. That's a fun one. That's cool. And another V. Okay, Hantro V. What does this do? We'll look at the attack later on this one. The cards are sometimes hard to read. Okay. Baltoy, look at him. He's looking all zen and everything. Carablast, okay. Collapse Stadium. Let's see. Each player can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon, and if they have 5, discard down to 4. That's really interesting. That's a fun one. Team Yell's Cheer. This one's cool. So you shuffle up to 3 of any combination of Pokemon and supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. So if you're running out of cards, like you're drawing them super fast, this is a good one. Because it gets to put them back into your deck. And then what does this guy do? Does more damage if an opponent was knocked out, or not an opponent, if your Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn. That's pretty good. I don't mind that. But health is a little low for having to build up to 3. But okay, that's so-so. That's so-so. Let's see what else we get. Impidimp, okay. So now we have the Impidimp and the Morgrim. So all we need is the final guy, which is something Snarl, maybe? Grim Snarl, I think. We'll see. Look at this guy! Look at that, we got another VMAX, guys. Mimikyu VMAX. We're gonna have to read that later. Too shiny, but look at that. I love the artwork here. I don't think, do we have a Mimikyu V? I don't know. But I love that. I love this guy. That's a really good one. And Vibrava, cool artwork. I like that. Gavai, okay. And oh my gosh. 2 VMAXs in the same deck, or the same pack. That's crazy. Look at this guy's beard. I'm not a huge fan of the beard, I'm gonna be honest. But it's fun. He looks more like a king with it. Okay, we'll go over the attack later. It's looking pretty good though. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to top that. 2 VMAXs in the same pack. Okay, Lively Fruit. Oh, and Double Cherubi. Okay, okay. Another Vibrava. Cubchoo, sorry, my bad. Cutie pie. Okay. And a Bibarel. Okay, what does this do? Let me draw cards into your 5 cards into your hand. That's kind of nice. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Okay. Deden. See, 1 prize card does 60 more damage, and the opponent's Pokemon is now confused. I don't know if I'd ever play Deden if the opponent has 60 more damage. That's like a last, very, oh, what's last resort? That's the one. A very last resort move right there. Snorunt, okay. Kindler. So you discard, and then you put 2 of them back into your hand and shuffle the others. Okay, so if you have lots of energy, that's a fun one. Magmar. Wow, look at that. Look at that artwork. That's pretty cool. And look at that, another V. We are getting some nice cards here. So Aggron V. Yeah, I can't read that quite. And then ending it out with the Journey Together booster pack. I'd really love to get Iono's Belly Bolt in here. Let's see what we get. Cubone. Okay, Durant. Ends PP up. Touch of basic energy from discard. Okay. Whale Lord, look at that big guy. And then yeah, 50 more damage, so that's like 200. Oh. Okay, the problem is just getting up to that amount in the first place. Exploding Needles is a fun ability. And what are we gonna end with? It's another Ends Reshiram. Okay, okay. So we got 2 of those at least now. Okay, let's go through and check these guys out. So I think we saw the 2 EXs at the beginning. And then we got, look at this guy, the Hisuian Decidueye. Okay, search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's actually a crazy attack. We can just find 2 cards, whatever we want. I like that a lot. Especially if we put this guy with all the Okidogis we got last time. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. We get to get the Okidogi, we get to get the Dark Energy if we're going to be primarily fighting. That's a great combo right there. And then this attack damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. So then it's a so-so damage, you know. But that's a good start. If we pull this one off the first first hand with Mountain Hunt, that's pretty nice. Okay. What else? Okay, let's look at this Kingler. Look at this guy. Look at him. Okay. Search your deck for up to 5 water energies and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Okay, hold up. And then G-Max Princer, that's pretty nice. What if we run Bubbles Galore? Take that out. And then, so we get to attach 5 energies to our Pokemon. So we do that, and then we put them on Wailord. And imagine we do that more than once. Imagine we get 10 energies in 2 turns onto Wailord. That's doing 500 damage Hydro Pump right there. And there's cards where you get to kind of keep or take back if Wailord dies with all those energies on it. Or even the, did we just pull one of those? Hold up. No, I don't think we have that. I think last time we pulled a card where you put an active Pokemon or something into your deck or back into your hand or something. Oh, that'd be crazy. We got to do that again. We got to do that sometime. That deck is going to be awesome. Okay, let's not skip anything. Kingler VMAX. Mimikyu, let's check this guy out. Ominous Number. Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. If you played Acerola's Premonition from your hand during this turn, place 13 damage counters instead. So 130 damage in any way you like. That's crazy. And Max Shadow, discard a random energy. Okay, that's a fun one too. We are getting some fun cards here. Man, and a lot of those are comboing together like crazy. Okay, Honchkrow. This Pokemon may have up to 4 Pokemon tools attached to it. 4 Pokemon tools? I don't even know what that'll look like. Imagine having 4 of those. There's a cape or something that gives you 50 health to a basic Pokemon. 4 of those, you get 200 more health. And then Fearsome Shadow, revealing the opponent's hand. That's actually kind of fun. I don't know if this is good enough where you're going to be pulling 4 Pokemon tools. And even if you do, you're going to have like 4 Honchkrow Vs. Because what if they die before you get all of those? What if you just don't draw it? Yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty good. I mean, it's always good to have a bunch of tools. And then Aggron V to finish up with the Vs, I think. We got Rock Slide. Does 30 damage to 2 of your two of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So that's basically 150 damage right there. That's not too bad. And then Merciless Strike. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters, this attack does 150 more damage. Okay, look at that look at that cost right there. Okay, but think about that. You do Rock Slide, you damage all the Pokemon on the bench, so if you are able to knock it out once they come in, you're going to be dealing 300 damage to any of them. That's pretty good. Kind of, I mean, it's good HP, but I wish it was more. Okay, yeah. That was actually crazy. So we only opened 8 packs rather than our regular 10, but we got some awesome cards right there. I think we're gonna call that a day. We don't want to use all of our luck in one episode, you know. But those were some amazing cards. I'm so excited. I can't look at it again. I'm so excited for that Kingler. I'm so excited for the Mimikyu and the Hisuian Decidueye. Those are going to be some fun deck building cards. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.